Today on apps, games, and other geeky stuff, Pokemon TCG, old versus new. In this video, I'll be comparing older prints with newer prints of the Fearow Stages. Let's get on to the Pokemon comparisons. The Generation 1 has 50 health, a weakness to electric types, a 0 retreat cost, a resistance of 30 points to fighting types, and it has 2 attacks. Its first attack for 1 of any kind of energy causes 10 damage to the defending Pokemon. Its second attack for 3 of any kind of energy has the effect of causing the final result of the last attack on Fearow. The more newer one has 60 health, still retains its weakness to electric types, its retreat cost is 1 energy, its resistance is now 20 instead of 30. Its attack for 2 of any kind of energy causes 30 damage with no other effects. If I would put a card into a deck, I might consider this one. It has 10 less points of health than the more recent one. It still has a weakness to electric types. Its resistance is 20 points to fighting types. Its retreat cost is 1 energy. It has 2 attacks. Its first attack for 1 of any kind of energy allows you to remove 4 damage counters from Fearow and prevents Fearow from retreating next turn. Its second attack for 1 of any kind of energy causes 10 damage to the defending Pokemon. Alright, and time to go to the next stage. The Generation 1 has 70 health, a weakness to electric types, a 0 retreat cost, a resistance of 30 points to fighting types, and it has 2 attacks. Its first attack for 3 of any kind of energy causes 20 damage to the defending Pokemon, with the added effect of having a 50% chance of preventing all effects of your opponent's next turn, including the damage that would be done to Fearow. Its second attack for 4 of any kind of energy causes 40 damage with no additional effects. The more newer Fearow has 90 health, still retains its weakness to electric types, its retreat cost is 1 energy, its resistance is now 20 points to fighting. Its first attack for 1 of any kind of energy causes you to flip 5 coins for each heads you deal 20 points of damage. Its second attack for 3 of any kind of energy causes 80 damage, and this Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. It also has a Delta skill, which allows it to be played from your hand onto Fearow on your first turn or the turn you play Fearow into the game. If I would put a Fearow into a deck, I would go with the newer one. But I have an interesting one to show you that didn't get an English release and wasn't allowed to be used in tournaments. It has 60 health, it still has a weakness to electric, a 30 point resistance to fighting types, and its retreat cost is 0 energy. Its first attack for 1 of any kind of energy allows your second attack to do double damage. Its second attack for 2 of any kind of energy causes 40 damage, and during your next turn you can't retreat and can't use the second attack. In closing, some common themes for the Fearow cards have been flipping for effects and damage. This Pokemon's video giveaway will be a Pokemon online code. All you have to do is be the first person to comment the correct response to the following question. What Pokemon can you trade Fearow for in Vermilion City?